Hello, and thank you for watching my videos. This camera is actually pointed face up in a very tiny vanity cabinet. So the problem I'm having is I'm trying to replace the faucet and I can't get one of the faucet nuts off. So I've got the cold off. Obviously I've already shut off the water, and I've disconnected the supplies, and I'm trying to remove the faucet nut that goes on the shank that keeps it tight to the deck, to the faucet, to the sink deck. So this is a common problem, and so there's a solution for it, and the solution is this. It's called a Nutcracker, and basically you put a 3/8 drive socket on it, and it's threaded, and this thread's right on the shank, 1/2 inch IPS. And you drive it with, you insert a ratchet with a socket and an extension. No socket, just a ratchet. That's 3/8 drive with an extension. And it cracks the nut. I'll take a closer look at it. So the nut's pretty well stripped. I've my basin wrench has done a number on it, but it's still, there's so much, looks like just buildup from, there's probably a leak over years. And can't get that nut off, and the nut is just stripped. So that's a fairly common problem. And so I'm going to put this device on it so you can actually see this done in real time. And this just threads on. Now this cabinet, not only is this cabinet extremely tight, but the bathroom is tight as well, and there's only like 1.5 feet in front of the vanity that you can't see where I'm trying to fit my body in, because there's just absolutely no room. Okay, so we're on there, and I'm just catching it hand tight. Hand tight to a plumber is tighter than the average person. Okay, so now you can see that's on there, and it's about to be cracked. So get a handy dandy ratchet, the 3/8 ratchet with a drive and an extension. You be careful not to slip and put a hole through the vanity. The vanity's not the highest quality. The sink is not the highest quality. So just keep turning it until it cracks. This is a great invention, and I wish I thought of it. Okay, so it's really hard for me to see. Yeah, it looks like I might have to go a little more. It may be cracked, but I'm not sure. I didn't hear it crack. Sometimes they make a sound, and sometimes they don't. Alright. I'm going to reverse this and see. Because I put quite a bit of force on that. Should have cracked it. Once you get that to a certain point, just undo it by hand. And I can't see that. Yeah, it looks cracked. Usually they crack better than that. That's really not cracked too well. I've done this 1,000 times and usually see the nut shoot off in all different directions. Of course, the one time I'm videotaping it, it doesn't do it. But I may be able to turn that now that it has been damaged. So, try that basin wrench again. Sometimes when a faucet leaks over years, it builds up soap on the shanks. It makes getting the faucet nut off almost impossible. Yeah, so I'm gonna drive that a little more. I don't think I got it. I can't stress enough how tight this is. I can barely get my arm in here. Do have some concerns of exerting too much force on this and cracking the sink top, and I'm trying not to do that. So I'd rather do this a couple of times and use the minimal amount of force to crack the nut instead of cracking the top. Years ago, before we had this invention, we would just use the Sawzall, and that's risky business because you don't always get a clean cut and you can mar the top very easily. Now, that felt like it broke. Unwound it. That's tight. So not everything in plumbing is easy. Most of it is hard, strenuous work in contortionated positions. Okay. This thing is just ridiculous. It's just mashing it, but not actually popping it like usually. Let's see if I can get these on there again. There we go. See how loose that is now. Hopefully this will just unwind. So I'm literally lying down on the floor right now, hanging onto the top of the sink with my other arm. There's just no room in this bathroom. All right, and that's my demonstration of the faucet nutcracker. And as you can see, we did it twice, so there's 4 dings in it. A lot of times when you get a good bite, the whole thing will just break apart. But it did the job. Wasn't pretty, but we did it. Thanks for watching my videos. Now we have to install the faucet.